Hi everybody, Rick here again. Welcome back to R&B's Next Adventure. We are now up to number 3 in our video travel series. We're still in the great state of New Mexico. We have gone a little further north than the Mayhill Cloudcroft area, and we are in the Ruidoso area, but to be precise, 12 miles north in the unincorporated community of Bonito. Now, to give you just a little bit of history here, the place was devastated back in 2012. They had a large fire called the Little Bear Fire. Burned 44,000 plus acres, burned over 250 structures. It was a devastating fire for the area. Now, we were there in 2023, so 11 years later, as you'll see, the place is very slow to recover. There are trees sticking up that are still burnt. There are piles of trees that are burnt. There's a lot of brush and a lot of grass that's come back, and the wildlife has recovered very well. But the trees, you would think after 11 years would be more of them and they would be bigger, but they're not. Breaks your heart, and I just hope the place continues to recover because it is such a beautiful, beautiful area of New Mexico, as you're about to see. We took a lot of side trips along the way. We spent some time in Ruidoso, and I even went on a zip line that you're about to learn about that might interest some of y'all. So let's get on with checking in at Bonito, and we'll go from there. As we arrive at Bonito Hollow RV Park, we're greeted at the entrance by a carved bear. We get to our lot, which is a very large, clean lot. The park itself is clean and quiet. The views are quite spectacular in all directions, which we plan on taking advantage of. As you can see, the burn scar made it right to the back of the park, but not into the park. There is still plenty of wildlife, and they do visit every day. Just about every day, I'd load my backpack up with some drinks and some snacks, jump on my bike, and I'd ride a little over 4 miles out to Bonito Lake. It was a very, very beautiful lake, and I enjoyed my time there walking around, riding around on the lake, and just sitting and enjoying nature. However, due to the fire in 2012, it's been closed to people coming in to fish, swim, or do any other water-related activities due to the chemicals and the debris that washed into it. I read an article recently on it, and the Corps of Engineers is hoping to have the lake open in 2024, restocked with fish, and ready for people to go out and enjoy it because it is beautiful. Bridget and I checked out the All Trails app to see if there were any trails close by, and sure enough there were. The Mills Canyon Trail was just down the road about halfway towards Bonito Lake. So I feel a road trip coming on. Pack up your backpacks with some drinks and snacks, jump on your bikes, and off we go. The hike going in was fabulous crossing over the stream, but then you get to where the burn scar was and you realize just how devastated that area was. The trees are very, very slow to come back, although as you can see, it is making progress and over time it will improve. It was a fantastic day for hiking. Look forward to doing it again. Next on our trip, we decided to get a hotel room down in Ruidoso and stay for a couple days. We were able to walk all over the town, found some great parks with some excellent views, herds of wild horses. We did a lot of shopping downtown. We ate at some great restaurants. And of course, you've always got to end your day at the Noisy Water Winery with, of course, a couple glasses of wine and some adult Lunchables. It was a fantastic trip to Ruidoso. What a great town. For the next part of our adventure, we headed to White Oak, New Mexico, to the home of the No Scum Allowed Saloon. It is considered one of the top 10 cowboy bars in America and is still in its original building built in 1884. While we were there, we met the owner, whose name is Karen. She is originally from the area and is quick to tell stories and all the history involved. She does host live bands. She does have chili cook-offs, dances, and even motorcycle rallies. So if you're ever in the area, this is a must-go-to. And now for the adrenaline rush part of this adventure. We went to Ski Apache and did the zip tour. The zip tour is a series of 3 zip lines that for a total length of 8,890 feet, making it one of the longest zip tours in the entire world. You start from an elevation of 11,489, making it the highest zip line in New Mexico. On this, in certain parts, you will reach speeds over 60 miles an hour. And if you listen hard, you'll hear me screaming like a little girl. After we left the Ski Apache zip tour, we were heading up the mountain and decided to stop at a scenic overlook that they have on the top of the mountain there. It gives stunning views of the Sierra Blanca Mountains, which is the range that surrounds Ruidoso in that area. You can also see, once again, the massive burn scar and how slow it is to recover. Someday, I really hope to come back to this area after it's recovered all the way, because it is gorgeous and it needs to be loved by all. And finally, our trip would not be complete without a trip to the Enchanted Vine Barn, which is the Noisy Water Winery production facility located in Alto. It's a very, very large place that hosts weddings, retreats, public events, private events, or if you just want to go grab a glass of wine and relax underneath the pines, you can do that too. They also have adult Lunchable boards. While we were there, they even had a farmer's market. Well worth the trip. And that concludes our trip to the Ruidoso area. We really had a great time, and I hope you had a good time watching it. Maybe it might have given you some ideas of you want to go visit and check some things out. Maybe you might want to be a little crazy like me and do the zip line. Who knows? But until next time, thank you all very, very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. And always remember, if you can't be good at it.